Pretty similar setup on the side of G2 as we would expect. G2 starting off on defense here. You see some heavy presence down towards sewers here. Spike has gone down, but David P's got himself tucked up, and he's actually going to take a headshot from the Ghost there. So BBL will draw first blood.
Look, I'm going to say this. BBL are not upper map. Don't worry, the UI, it's there it goes. These boys are fraggers. If you get to FPL in CS, you're a fragger. You got the aim. So you got to be careful on that. This is going to be a bloodbath. G2 are up for the fight. They're actually challenging this. They're going to probably lose this. They are outnumbered drastically. Artist is still there. He's going to have to back away. Pit actually is the one who makes it out alive. I am amazed at the aggression from G2, and I think this is the thing. They're trying to test out what BBL are like.
They're dipping their toe. They're dipping their toe right now.
Let's see if the water's hot or if we've got a little bit of a cooler approach, and this is the perfect approach from BBL. If they keep going this way, they've done them.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised to see G2 over-rotate so much. They got all of the information there with that aggressive push down sewers. So this is a bit strange, but Spike will go down on A. There's a wall blocking off the defensive spawn. Mixwell's making his way down through mid towards window, and actually there's a spy cam going to pick up that information, so they know there's going to be the flank potential here. But G2 find themselves in a 3v4 retake scenario in the pistol round, and this probably hasn't gone as they would have expected this to.
No, for sure. And this is a pump-up moment for BBL as well. The confidence they gain from picking up the pistol is huge in comparison to G2 doing it. G2 are going through what we'd expect to see, and Kero just going to catch Patty Tech, and there's Lego finding Pit. This is all looking great. This should be a clean pistol too. Yeah. Nicely done. 4 standing, Spike down. Game on, I think. In
round 3, and that's if they've kept all SMGs and nobody's died and had to upgrade. So this is yeah, even matchup here in round 3. Interested to see now. We're going to see Pat actually drop the dark cover at the top of C-Long. I think he caught the pick. So it's usually the ponytail of Sage that gets spotted more than anything. So tried to send some Vandal shots through there, but didn't find any value off it just yet. The Paranoia sent out, and he's actually backed all the way up. They're going to commit to the retake here, but David P will fall inside connector. Pat good for the trade, and oh, okay.
Yeah, Mixwell's still in this. CNED is just tearing them apart. They overpushed on the defensive side then. This is some of that aggression, some of that confidence that we see being such a win condition, such a big factor for G2, being punished. So now a 2v2 post plant. CNED still posted up on the site. Patty Tech trying to work through towards that kind of, you know, connector area. They know where he's going to be coming from. And you have the Cypher over towards Long. Pit with a nice pick towards CNED means it's back in towards a 1v2. Patty Tech with a great timing to find.
They're showing some life. It's good to see. We don't want to see complete stomps through all the series, and now we're getting to the stage of the event where obviously these guys have really earned their spot so far.
So the most through this tournament that anyone against G2 has garnered was 8 rounds. We'll see how they fare going forward. I like this aggression towards A-Long. This is something I like. It's very much, you know, Inferno, banana control. It's very, very valuable. Artist gonna get CNED. Now you can see the flex coming through from short, but he loses it. Artist, you're an animal. Where's that third just come from? Russ just goes down. Artist single-handedly has just destroyed this round for them, and he's gonna get more. Of course he is. It's Artist.
This is talked about them controlling the confidence, but this is straight into the next round. You can see G2's reaction to it. Artist showing why he's one of the most mechanically talented in Europe right now. Absolutely shutting that push down. I was going to find David P. Pop the neural theft. That's questionable in the 1v3, but I guess he fancies his chances with Mixwell down to 30 HP, Artist down to 5, so it's definitely winnable, but he's not sitting pretty either in terms of HP.
No, if you can get past the jet, there it is.
The bonus if they can get the spike down, but right now, if you're going to invest 800 credits in, you want to take those 2,900 rifles off the board for the enemy team. A lot of mid presence here. We did hear the Blade Storm get popped, and unfortunately the UI is not going to tell me which side it was, but we usually do see on the Thrifty round. Yeah, I was going to say the Thrifty round, they're probably, yeah, they have invested it, absolutely. There's a heavy C push coming through here, Lauren.
Yeah, this ain't bad either. With Russ finding Patty Tech, it's not even the jet. This is good. They're going to be able to try and isolate one of the back. Artist falls. Hello, Sheriff's galore. They're gonna be sweating bullets. CNED's found Mixwell, and suddenly, how is this the case? They've even got the ultimates up here. This is a problem for G2. It's just Pit left, I'm pretty sure, and he's locked in CT. They've turned this in a round they should not have had. This is one of those, and look how smart they are. They're gathering all those guns, they're feeding them back. Oh, that's a fumble. Aslan banged through the wall. Pit's like, all right, don't underestimate me now. Don't throw this one. He'll take this for sure, but time to get that up and back away. That's more important for the long term.
This over on C site and Pat there as well. And I think in that scenario, okay, that was pretty clean. That's a fantastic response in terms of building confidence there. Mixwell will find CNED off the rip. Hunter's Fury going to get invested here as well from Ardis. They're just trading blow for blow here, Lauren.
This is kind of what I expected from these two, if I'm honest. I really thought this was going to be one of those kind of like, not scrappy, but brutal battles. They don't expect the mid presence from David P here. They have no idea. That Sage coming through is going to be almost a misread of information. And oh, Aslan somehow held that. I'm amazed that they still held that angle after Russ crossed towards double door. And now a 3v3. This favors attackers, especially with a minute left. They can normally overwhelm and trade in effectively on a site. But you do have Mixwell on the prowl still. So still plenty of threat. Pit's going to kind of fall into like, okay, site defense mode. They're going to show a little bit of utility towards A. But doesn't look like that's where they're heading. But they might cause a rotation or two.
Yeah, you see Mixwell's backed all the way up into the defensive spawn elbow. And Ardis back behind Plat in the same position as last round. Hughes, the information going to get relayed across now. Pit going to come out. Ardis finds Aslan. Now he's going to put the recon up and hope that Mixwell can clean this up. Oh, he actually misses it through the dark cover, and the recon bolt's not going to get the second tag, so not going to be able to clean this one up initially. And he's actually going to take the 1v1. That's interesting there, because the time was still in favor to get the plant down. Dark cover going to go into connector. Pit already tucked up here. There you go. We'll find it. That was interesting, though, from Mixwell. That's why we see Jets rotate all over the place with the operators. You see BBO again go for some heavy garage presence. Pat this time here to defend. He's going to be ready with the paranoia, though, for sure.
Yeah, you've got Ardis tucked over towards C. Mixwell lingering over by the backside of spawn. Last time they did pretty well here. Mixwell's going to find Lego on the way, though. That's not a bad scout to claim, but CNED crisp as you like. That Sheriff doing damage. Spike can get planted, and it's going to be a 4-play post-plant at this point for both teams, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, both sides with 4 standing. Let's see what this after-plant's like. Let's see if they hold it. Quick info towards window. But they haven't been able to garner a kill just yet.
No, and the slow orb. I'm going to cut this off a little bit, and there's no flank here coming from GT. They're all going to commit to coming through garage and the defensive spawn elbow, and you see BBL just want to hold down the site as well. Mixwell going to pop the Blade Storm and go in aggressive here. Not going to find anything with the first couple. That's going to pull in the rest of the G2 members. CNED will find another one. Aslan is good for 3, and they will clean that up and hold on to the C site. That's fantastic from BBL. Game to G2 like this. I'm hoping they can keep this up. As I say that, Ardis going to find one down in sewers. He's got 2 more to worry about, though.
Yeah, don't
doubt
Ardis.
No.
don't go in any lazy manner against this man. Still very strong, but CNED outdoes him in the end on the lower HP. But now the attacking side has the site. That's gonna be spiked down, I'm pretty sure. There is Mixwell up above, but remember they're... Oh no. Oh, Mixwell! He gets one with a 1-for-1 trade. They're back in it, but no spike was planted. It's game back on. This double stack on short could do some work now. And they're holding. They're waiting to see if anyone pushes back in. Aslan's so smart, dude. He's so smart. He just held that push. That's wild. David P can back away, but... Oh.
He's got the res if he wants to invest it here, and it looks like he's going to get Ardis back on his feet. Spike will go down behind default, so he has got a good angle to play here. Kiro's going to find the first with the Vandal. HP in the favor of Ardis, and he doesn't lose those. We'll find his...
The T side to get any free picks, and that's what they're looking for. Opening picks. They can now fall back away towards B if they fancy. Ooh, nice moves from CNED to stay alive against Paddy Tech, but here comes the push. They're going to follow off the back of this.
Yeah, the Hunter's Fury gets invested from outside A. Link, and actually... Oh, okay. David still comes out on top of that one, but Spike goes down. Pat will find one in response. He'll find the second now. Pit there to clean up, but Kiro trades back onto it. Now Kiro got it back all the way up to mid. It's planted for him, but this is difficult to hold.
Yeah, they're pinging the spike out for him, so he's got a chance at it, but 3 players. Smoke still up. Mixwell and see towards middle, keeping presence up. They're kind of re-finding that confidence now, it seems. They've kind of gauged the opponent, right? They're a bit dangerous, but we can still do a bit of damage. TP coming in from the Omen up towards Heaven, it looks like. Maybe in Hell now, actually, excuse me. They are on the site. It's a bit of a mix buy. We've got Sheriff's galore, but Russ finds Mixwell to begin things off with. We've got to see if that spike gets planted. Pit with a freebie on Kero through the cage, but spike now down. We're in another post-plant retake time for the G2 boys, being put through their paces, and these post plants aren't bad either, but this angle for CNED is so tricky to hold. And there it is, Artis and Pit on the playback in. Lego finds one, but it's Artis to succeed time and time again. This is only map 1 of 3, of course, best of 3s, different situation altogether. For now, it's Mixwell posted up over towards Long.
Oh, Pat's actually TP'd all the way in here.
Oh my god.
Okay.
CNED is just too smart. CNED 10-head is the new name. Aslan Zed find Mixwell, and A's open. It's been Artis who stopped this before, and he's going to have to stop it again. Russ instantly denies. Bangers of a shot comes through. These boys are spicy.
Yeah, and again, Spike will go down. Last round of the half here, and G2 have a tall order. Well, okay, now it's even taller for the one and only David P. Again, that was so clean. Do you know what? It was an interesting.
Something not down and out. They're feeling pumped up too. Let's see what happens in this first pistol in the second half here. I
mean, I felt like Dream Chasers tested G2 a little bit on Haven, and this is something else. So, pistol round. We always say it's big to win, but I always argue the second half one, especially when you're in a round deficit, is even bigger. I see David P might not be expecting that frenzy from CNED, but a trade will go through on site, and now they're aware of somebody down in sewers. He's going to get spammed out with the shock bolt, and that one gets cleaned up pretty easily. So G2 will get control of site. Spike will go down. 3 members left for BBL. Let's see what they can do here with a retake.
Retakes are tricky. These guys, I feel like the attacking side suits them so well because they can be aggressive, they can define the fights, but now they have to play into the hands of G2 in good post plants, mostly posted up towards short side. They've got a little presence on Long. Aslan with another belting shot. Wants the follow-up, not going to get it on Patty Tech. And now we've got to look at who's left. Lego still standing, but against 2, Artis and Pit, I'm pretty sure, still standing in this. Tries to draw the fire on 1. He's got it. Oh, if he got the swing. He's got some time. He's got to make his move now. It has to be now. And yeah, Pit's buying time. He knows it. Pit is going to do the dance. He's going around and around he goes. Nice try from Lego, but Pit, too aware, too smart, too calm and collected. But honestly, a close retake, but a round nonetheless for G2.
Yeah, it is. And it becomes so crucial in post plant as well, especially in a pistol. If you have all of those tools at your disposal, it's time as well, Lauren.
It certainly is. Oh, Lego. Oh, the timing. No, Patty Tech takes him down. That could have been really nice. Could have found a little bit of form with that frenzy, but this looks like it's going to be 9 quite quickly for G2. Clean, playing more traditional with the Spectres rather than those early rifles, of course. Probably not able to after not getting the same clean first round. For now, Mixwell getting aggressive. Going to try and clean up. Russ already shown that he can do some big things with his Sheriff. There's one of them.
There's one of them, yeah.
Let's see if there's any more.
I was going to say, I thought it was going to be David P that caught the fright of his life there, but it's actually Artis that gets punished in connector. He's still here, wants to just do a little bit more damage. He's going to find David as well, and now G2 are going to come up and react to it. Pat will find him through the wall for his
here as well. That last round probably frustrating for him. Spotting out the dart. Instantly denies it. Deals with the drone, doing well. Mixwell goes down. Does commit on the second Artis, making that Spectre apparently a long-range gun, but Kero finding Pit, and there's Aslan chiming in. Means that this isn't going to be clean. They're held up on Long, but Artis again.
He just challenges through the slow orb. I love that. Absolutely love that. And the Boombot even gave it away as well, so Aslan getting absolutely gunned down by Artis. He's already found the 3 here. He was good for both trades on site as well. David and Artis now the last 2 up for G2. They still have a lot of time left, 50 seconds left on the clock, so they can slow work their way through here. Actually, again, just kind of baiting them. They've gone straight back to garage here, and it's probably going to be a C push. We've got CNED rotating over towards A-Link, and Kiro's still holding down in the defensive spawn, but he's not going to have LOS there.
Yeah, G2 trying to feel this out, see if they can clear cleanly. They have. Spike's going to go down. It won't be too tricky to get back into position. They've heard that. They know what's up now. Definitely hearing the wall as well, so they know it. Ardis is going to be on point here. Does actually going to go double up towards C long, so a more traditional post plant.
Well, the thing is, he's still got both of his shock bolts here. And if they take a long time, if BBL take a lot of time getting into sight here, it's all playing into G2's hand. I mean, David has no utility left, but I think they're literally... The reason they've planted in this corner, Lauren, is because they want to play off the shock bolts. So...
Yeah, I'd love to sit in that perspective. See if we can watch Ardis here.
Oh, the Hunter's Fury.
Oh, he's got the ultimate. Yeah, he's got it all. They've drawn that out. They're trying to run the time down, which is good. Kero finding David P. Oh, no. What?
Okay. I thought we were going to see some fancy lineup from Ardis there.
Yes, he's Jet. He can try and dash away, but he wants something for it. That looks so close to being on, but doesn't land. Oh, that does, though. Pitt going to be kicking himself for the cage. Or was that his opponent's? No, that was Pitt's cage, I'm pretty sure. So, for now, all working good, but a reflex move here coming out from the likes of Ardis and Pattytech to pressure mid. That was a really nice theory, but they still have players dedicated towards B.
Yeah, and Trey's going back and forth, but in favor of BBL for sure. And here you go. Kiro's going to shut down Mixwell. David P's got him tucked just at the top of short. I think he's going to sit there and maybe just try and find a kill. He's not going to find one because Kiro's there.
That was what happened to the last one. So I need a bib or maybe a sippy cup. I need to get my life together is what I'm saying here.
It's still socially acceptable to use sippy cups. I don't think there's an age restriction on them.
Get out of my
I bloody hope not, otherwise I'm screwed. Lego this time. Forced off it. You can see Jet dashing up on site now. Outdone. Nice work from Mixwell closing that gap real quick. Russ goes down too. This pacey hit coming out is dangerous. Aslan is doing everything he can to slow this down, to deny its efficacy, to try and just cut it off before it gets too deadly, and he's done just that. There is still threats aplenty, but you could have seen they would have loved to have run that straight through, keep that pressure up, get that spike down. That was going to be the perfect round start, but no. Nicely handled by Aslan.
I was going to say, do they know that the spike is down here? Because we've got one member trailing through A-Link now. He's going to make it onto B site. G2 don't have control of the spike right now. Whether or not this is just them anticipating a lurk, because they're being very thorough in checking the rest of the map right now. You can see Ardis and Pat tucked all the way in C-Long Cubby still. But yeah, fantastic response from Aslan. As soon as the showstopper comes out, you can see they're like, okay, get the hell out of here now. We've got to get out of this lane that we find ourselves in. But things will slow down now. 20 seconds left on the clock. They must know that Spike's down there. They must do.
Yeah, sure, surely. CNED. Aslan in combination, still a bit costly, but Pitt, known for his deagling ability back in the day, posted up towards middle. It seems like they really want to hit this C, and Aslan's having none of what David P's trying to bring. Instant rotations coming in. Mixwell is on the site, and Pitt's found Aslan, so not so easy this time. Russ is there, tries to isolate one towards long, but the spray's not clean, and this is looking a bit deadly, but the spike is all the way back by C long. They can't get the spike down because it's not in hand.
It's the second time as well we've seen this. They have control of sight, and they allow the rotation to come through. Now they've cleaned it up a little bit, but nobody has the spike. Ardis is going to retrieve it now. Pitt will find Lego.
Too.
Yeah. If he peeks out a connector here, he might find Ardis. And then the spike's going to go down. Oh.
He hasn't
keep
crossed
watching
yet.
it. Please keep watching it.
Okay.
No, the dark cover's gone out. Yeah.
Nice work from Omen there. Good awareness from Pattytech to allow the cross to come in. Bit of a fumble on the spike there for sure, but it doesn't matter. They're in a good enough post-plant scenario. I like the late lurk, but Kero finding Ardis means it's down to a bit of a big play from Pattytech. See, they're so confident to go for that sort of play, but Pattytech finds him, and now who's left alive? It's Kero. Dead, buried. It's
with a Spectre. The Hunter's Fury actually going to follow up on the Owl drone tag right off the rip, and you can see David P ready to put down the barrier orb on B site. Revive comes through on C, and that's going to pull G2 back down mid. So
Kero's found out no one's here though.
Yeah,
they know it's a fake on B, but I think they're misreading it to be an A hit. Yeah, they're pulling players in the wrong direction. This is going to come down to the Raze and the Omen on C. This has to be a really well handled play, and you do have that judge there. It could do some work, but two angles to try and control. It's such a misread. Oh, that's so unfortunate. It's gonna be full retake time. Aslan's too late to the party. He's gonna be fed to the wolves. Down he goes. Unfortunate for BBL. A bit of an incorrect gamble stack. Honestly, if I'm them, if I don't get a pick almost instantaneously, I'm considering the save.
Yeah. Again, without looking at it mid-round, I'm not going to be able to tell you what the situation is. Kiro's obviously got the Phantom in hand. Now that puts it to a 4v4. So the option's there if they get another kill now. They've obviously got some utility. The Paranoia is still available here, but Mixwell going to shut Lego down before he can use it. And actually, okay, 2-for-2 trade now. So a 2v2 now. And Pat going to get a bit overzealous there. I say that he doesn't get punished for that peak, and the trade actually comes out in favor of G2. The slow orb's down. Pat's all the way in connector, but the time's already run out here. So I'm confused as to why they committed to the retake there, Lauren. They had an operator, a Phantom, and considering the fact there was a judge, some damage and not lose the operator and the Phantom, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sold right now, but we'll see. Quick little TP from Patitech. Maybe looking for an early spike plant, gets himself behind any lines. A little isolated with the spike though. Yeah, no idea. Misread coming in. Nice work from Patitech. The man is showing his real talent on this Omen. Reads the next play as well. Lego's in trouble. This is looking like G2 have really got him. One slip up and they're going to punish BBL drastically.
Yeah, and I mean, Aslan will find one there on Artist. Paranoia comes through, but nobody. Actually, Mixwell was close enough to capitalize on it, but won't find it yet. And they're absolutely going to punish.
So this is their chance to try and make it count. G2 going for what looks like a contact towards B. They're not doing too much beyond that. Nothing too fancy. Russ needs to back away. Don't overstay this one. Got to buy a bit of time here.
Yeah, this is the first time I've actually seen G2 commit into the B site, but Spike all the way outside Garden, and Kiro going to find David P in mid, and Pitt still got to make his way through mid with the Spike, so they have control, and there you go. Kiro will find Pitt in window, and now things don't look great for G2. Artis and Mixwell will find one apiece, but CNED there with the response. Now it's just Pat, and
Please pick up the Spike again.
And as well, Artis one of the sovers that always manages to find a pick with Hunter's Fury, and it's not the easiest ultimate to use. But again, situationally, now he's going to prove me wrong because he's just going to send this one through A-Link. Thanks very much, Artis. A zoning, that was a zoning ultimate. That was just you know, gain some map control there.
Don't mind
Obviously.
it either. Yep. Mixwell gonna find Kerr, a bit of a trade back and forth. This is just that messy kind of weird battle towards window, bit of mid. But look at where the spike's going. It's A and it's CNED to hold this. Ooh, just about makes it out alive. Needs to get around the corner. Just about makes it. The Omen ready to pick up the slack. Dives right in there. Lego trying to help out his buddies, but Artis is on the task and he's not gonna let this one slip. The site's theirs. The utility is down and the spike will be soon. Yeah,
and BBL backs against the wall. Everything to play for here if they want to keep Haven going. But two players up in heaven. This is difficult. The showstopper's actually going to get popped, and that's going to find Mixwell on default. Russ has got to swing onto Graffiti here, but the crossfire is good. Pitt will find one, and he will find his third on the round there. Shut that one down and put G2 one map up again.